Good morning, welcome. This yoga class this morning is to celebrate Ginger's birthday. It's our second anniversary class doing this. Our first one was last year. So the theme of this class is morning shake-off. So let's begin standing on our feet. And we're going to start by just shaking it off. So stand with at least your feet hip distance width parallel. Soften your knees, roll the shoulders up back. And we're just going to shake for the first few minutes, the first few seconds of class. And you just want to shake in any way that makes you feel good. Just shake off the energy from the day before or your sleep. But we'll just keep going here about 30 more seconds. So you can reach the arms out to the sides, up, all around. Make sure you're taking all the way down to your toes. Right, Pepper, can you shake too? Shake. Oh, Pepper's really good at shaking. We're just here for about 10 more seconds. Just get it all out. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. And 3, 2, and 1. And then pause and try to be still. And we'll just be still here and observe our body, ground your feet. Soften your posture, shoulders relaxed. We'll just take a deep breath in, draw the hands to our heart now. As you exhale, reach the arms wide to your side. Feel your wings fan. Rotate palms up. And inhale, stretch up. Round the feet, reach the fingers, clasp your hands together. Then exhale, draw the hands right to your heart. Pause, feel super grounded. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale from your center, reach out. Feel your expansiveness through your limbs. Rotate through palms. Inhale, stretch up. Keep reaching down. Lengthen, lift your whole body. And exhale, hands to the center. We'll do that one more time. Ground your feet, soft knees, deep breath. Exhale, expand from the center of your body out. Rotate, reach, up, reach, down. And now this time, take your pair of hands. We'll bend at the knees, flex the hips, and forward fold, Uttanasana, releasing your head. Shake it out with your head, neck. And just, you can pause that and then stretch only the right leg super straight. Left knee can bend as much as you need to. And place your hands in a block, maybe if you have it available, so your hands can touch the floor or the block. And then bend the other knee, let the other leg straighten completely, left leg. Feel that groundedness from your sit bone to that heel bone. And then just walk here a couple more times, bending one knee, straightening the other. Bending, straightening. Keep releasing your head, neck, grounding through your fingertips. One more time, side to side. Just bending, stretching your legs. Now let's all keep that left knee bent. Draw your right hand to your sacrum, left hand forward of your toes. Lengthen your torso. And then exhale, rotate your torso to the right. Reaching right arm up for a little twist. Lower right hand back down. Other side, bending just left knee, right knee, left hand to sacrum, breath in, lengthen. And exhale, let's rotate. Rotate left palm up. Nice twist, lengthen your side waist, open your chest. Stay grounded. Open your heart through your arms, and then left hand back down. Very good. Now, rotate on your mat to either side. Let's go down onto all fours, hands and knees. Continue some cat-cows. Pepper, you can do this with us too on your mat. You can go on Pepper's mat. And we'll inhale, arc our back gently, look forward, open your chest, collarbone wide, and then round your back, release your head. Lifting the back of the heart up to the sky. 3 more times. Inhale, arc and lengthen, gentle arc. And round. Pressing through hand shins, lifting the back of the heart up, releasing your head down. Twice more. And exhale. And inhale, arc gently, look forward. And exhale, round. Scoot. Now hold your cat pose, take a breath there, and use your exhale to push it back to child's pose. Bending elbows now, slide your chest forward and through back to cow. So continue with that a few more times. Round your back to cat. Release your head, draw your hips back, child. Use your inhale, slide forward, cow. Twice more. Round your back, cat. Push your hips back, child. And nice and smooth. Come forward, cow. Big smile through your collarbone, chest. Last one. Exhale, round. Push your hips back. And then bending elbows, come forward to cow pose. Beautiful. Curl those toes under. Walk your hands generously forward to the corners of your mat for puppy. We're going to inhale, lengthen from pubic bone to chin to eyeballs, and exhale,
Draw the head down, maybe chest, extending your whole spine. Keep the arms strong, pressing through finger pads, fingertips. Underarm is toning, lifting away from the floor. Take one more deep breath here. Keep softening the middle of your spine, those floating ribs up, so you're not collapsing that mid-back. And then walk your hands back underneath shoulders, press up to all fours for a quick thread the needle. We'll reach that left arm directly out to the side. And then from our waistline, rotate, left arm up, right arm keeps pressing down. Breath there, and then exhale, weave your left arm underneath your right, coming onto the base of the side of the left skull, left shoulder. Maybe walk your right fingertips forward. Couple breaths here. We'll come back to this at the very end of class for our shooting star, sort of grand finale. Just one more deep breath here. Ground down the back of the forearm, like you're dragging that hand down and back, broadening the left scapula away from your midline of your spine. Then we'll reach the right arm down, underneath shoulders, pull yourself back up, and inhale, spin open, just how we started. And then left hand to the mat, side two, right arm directly out to the side. Rotate from your waist, take a breath, and exhale, thread the needle. Coming on to the right side of your skull. Now spread those right fingertips, ground the forearm down, and energetically drag it back. Maybe take that left arm forward and knock position from that outer left hip, drawing back. Lengthen that whole left side body. Take one more breath there, breathe into the right scapula. Exhale, navel spine, keep your reaches, keep dragging left arm down, back, throat head back. And then replant left hand underneath shoulder and press down and inhale, spiral back up to where you started. Big smile, and then lower the right hand back down. Curl those 10 toes, and let's press up and back with our hips down, dog. Couple more nice flow movements here. So from dog pose, we're gonna inhale, just gently, slowly round through our low back, come forward to plank pose, top of the push-up. Pausing your plank, you can rock forward and back, just waking things up. Good, then find a nice strong plank, shoulder stack underneath wrists, toes underneath ankles, head in line of spine, so gaze forward, smile. And then exhale, gently lower knees, chest through hands and chin, and then slide forward, cobra. Keep the ribs down for now, just keep lifting shoulder heads, lengthening neck, stretching thighs, long legs back. Take one more breath here, just engaging your whole back body, shoulders lifted. Keep that chin down slightly so the back of the neck stays long. And then on an exhale, press through hands and shin bones, pull yourself up, cat pose, round your back, and take it back, child. Slither forward, back to cow, inhale, open your chest, and then curl toes, exhale, back to dog. So we'll do that twice more here, nice and slowly. Inhale, round low back, come forward, top of the push-up. Rock back and forth, maybe add a little circle. Just feeling your strength, feeling your alignment on this horizontal plane. Keep that head extending right out of the pelvis. There you go. And then find center, lower knees, chest through hands and chin. Slide forward, cobra pose, keeping ribs grounding, pelvis grounding, lifting the space between. Shoulder heads lifting, legs reaching. One more breath here. Keep lifting shoulder heads, keep stretching thighs. Smile, open that chest. And then pressing through shins and hands, press up, round your back, cat. Push it back to child. And slither forward, inhale, cow. Take a moment, look forward, always in front of you. Curl the toes, exhale, hips up, back, dog pose, stretching your thighs, releasing your neck and head. Inhale, come forward, plank. Rock and roll, forward, back a little bit. Waking things up, stretching your muscles strong and long around your bones, grounding fingers and toes. And then center, lower knees, chest, chin, so butt stays high, chest softens down. Slide forward, cobra. Pause. Now for this final cobra here, right now, maybe if your back's warming up, round through hands, keep the shoulder heads lifted, reach those thighs, and peel up a little bit more into a high cobra. Try to keep the pubic bone down, keep rolling shoulder heads back, smiling collarbone open, adjusting head, throat back. One more breath here. Reach those legs back as much as you grow your torso forward. And then exhale, lengthen to go back down. Very good. All fours around your back, cat. Take a breath and push it back to child. Very good. One deep breath here. Save your exhale. And then inhale, come back forward, all fours, cow. Curl those 10 toes, dog, hips up and back. Very good. Let's go ahead, walk your hands forward to your feet, or to your hands in front of your mat. And then sneak your right leg back, runner's lunge. Take a breath, look forward, open your chest, and then gently lower that right knee down. Walk your hands back up onto your top left thigh for a little low lunge. Again, just let things move around a little bit, not holding anything too tight, too restricted. So just a little forward, back. And then equal grounding through your legs. Hug that midline. Draw your hands to your heart. From your center of your heart, reach out. Spread your wings like we started at the beginning. Rotate palms and lift your arms up. Rooting through left foot, right shin, stretching up through 10 fingers. Take one more breath, rooting to rise here. And then simply lower the left hand down to the outside of your left thigh, to the ground or a block, and take a little side bend. Oh, up and over to your left. Reach over to the left, maybe a little lean back, a little back bend, open your heart to the sky. Very good, and then let's go ahead, lift that left arm right back up, low lunge, both arms up. Plant your hands to either side of your left foot. Pause there, walk your left foot forward, lift your toes around that left heel bone, and draw the hips back for half Hanuman, or half runner stretch. Pause, take a breath, look forward. Always take a moment to look forward, it's a good practice. And then walk fingertips more forward, release your forehead to that left shin bone. One more breath here. Keep grounding that left heel bone down and energetically back so that left hamstring is strong as you stretch it. Very good. And then come back to low lunge, bend that left knee. Take your left hand to your hip, breath in here, and then exhale, a little quick, simple twist. Rotating right to left, left arm up, right arm down, open chest, long neck. And then lower that left hand back down. Lift your back right knee back to lunge pose with the right knee lifted. Spin that right heel bone down, and let's pull ourselves up into a nice warrior two position. There you go. Then reach the arms forward, left elbow on top of right. Wrap those forearms and hands. And we'll lift those elbow points forward and up as that left knee bends to our nice warrior two lunge here. And then we'll straighten your left leg as we draw those elbow tips down and forward, lifting your neck and head. Twice more. Inhale, bending our left knee as your elbows lift up, and exhale, find your center. One more time. Inhale, continue, reach forward, and exhale. Now lower into your warrior two legs. Pause here, lift those elbow points more up, 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 lifting your chest, lifting your heart to the sky, maybe gaze up. And then find a neutral position, head on heart, heart on pelvis, and reach the arms wide from the center. Look over left fingertips, one more breath. Feel so strong in your warrior. And then straighten your left leg to come up. Square off your stance, and then let's go other side. Turn your right toes out. Right heel aligned with arc of left foot. Reach right elbow on top of left. And then bending elbows, wrapping forearms, hands. We'll lift those elbow points up and forward as you bend that right knee down into your warrior two. And then straighten your leg, drawing your elbow points down. Keep squeezing those forearms really strongly in toward one another. Elbow points pull away as the head, throat, sternum draw back. One more time. Nice way to wake things up. Now hold your warrior two. Pause. Keep that stability from your pelvis to your legs. Strong roots. And with your breath, inhale, lift your elbow points, lift your heart. Take your head, neck, two. And then come neutral, align head to heart, heart to pelvis, and then from your center, reach out. Feel your expansion from the center of your being out through your arms, legs. One more breath with gazing over right fingers. And then press all the way back to come up. Release your arms for a second. Let's turn both feet now out, for goddess pose. And we're gonna bend both knees now into a nice squat position. Make sure inner knees are going to outer knees, so you're strengthening the outer hip, outer thigh, opening, stretching the inner thigh. There you go. And reach the arms wide to the side, rotate palms, a little bend to the elbow here. And we're just gonna 3 times, we'll inhale, reach out like a beautiful star. From the center, we'll shine out, down through your legs, out through your crown, fingers. Exhale, lower, elbows toward hip crease. Inhale, reach. Exhale. From your center,
Reach in all directions, lift yourself, lift your heart. And then exhale, hold this nice deep lunge position. Draw your hands to your thighs, maybe down all the way to the inner knees. Draw your bottom back and maybe slide your hands down the inner shin bone. Draw elbows into knees and sway here for this nice little hip opener. Hips are back, heels are weighted. Neck is long, gaze is forward. Just a little sway side to side. Very nice. And then plant your hands down. Just sneak that left shin bone down. Knee out, heel in for a half little goddess pose. There you go. Press your right thigh open. Round your right fingertips and reach the left arm up to a high diagonal. Again, expand from your center of your heart out through your limbs. Press the floor away with your left shin, right foot. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Lift up. You okay there, Pepper? And then ground the right shin bone down. There you go, Pepper. Press the left thigh out. Down fingertips, and then open your chest. We're half little goddess here. Take a breath in. From your heart center, reach out. Ground through your feet, right shin. And then lower the hand back down. Very good. Let's come back up into our squat position just for a breath here. So you can draw the hands to the center of your heart. Press all the way to come up. Let's go ahead and rotate now to the windows. Continuing our practice. Try and square off the hips best you can here. Actually, excuse me. Let's come back, square face forward. Triangle pose first. Just the left toes out. Align your heel with the arc of the right foot. Draw the shoulders back. Lift your side body. Put a little bend in your left knee and just easy. Slide down your left leg. Instead of reaching your right arm up today, just reach the right arm down and forward to the diagonal, the high diagonal of your left big toe. Release your head. And see if you can keep your hand down on the floor or a block. Release your head, neck. Take your left hand to the inside of your left leg and reach it back. Try to take the knee to the left shoulder and squeeze your inner left knee to your inner left shoulder. Pause here and breathe. Feel the reach of the right arm, reaching out of the right outer hip. Possibly hold on to the outer left shin with your right hand and the outer right shin with your left hand. And then gradually rotate open. Look underneath your right armpit, chest. We're just here for one more deep breath. So a more triangle that's more about pulling in first, connecting in first before you spiral open. And then release your bind if you have it. Hands frame that front left foot. Pause there, then hands to hips. Unhinge at the hips, come to standing. We'll take that left arm forward, up, lift there, hips are forward. Left arm reaching right out of left hip. You're gonna bend that left elbow and take hold of it with your right hand for a little tricep stretch. Pat the back of your heart with your left hand if you can, so pat the space between your shoulder blades. And then maybe take your right arm out to the side, rotate palm back, bending the elbow, and reach up your back with your right hand. Reach up your back with your right hand. And use the bind of your hand, so lift the back of the heart up. Lean your head back. Feel that enormous stretch that lifted the heart up. Want me to fix your mat, Pepper? Take one more deep breath. There. And then try to keep your bind. Keep your bind, hips forward. And if you can't, you just can hold on to the top elbow, that's fine. Put a little bend in that left knee. You're gonna hinge forward and maybe float that right leg up for warrior three. Just one breath here. Keep lifting your head up into your left forearm. Stretch your right leg long behind you. Very good. And then go ahead, bend that left knee, round that back right foot again, lift your chest up. Release your bind and then hinge one more time. Hands to either side of your left leg. Take a breath there. Look forward, look out in front of you. Take a deep breath there. Keep the look forward in front of you. Walk your hands maybe more forward and then release your forehead to that outer left shin. Keep drawing outer left hip back, spinning inner right thigh up, and drawing outer right hip in the midline and forward. Release your head. Good, inhale, walk your hands back to either side of your foot. Right hand stays to inside of your left foot, left hand to sacrum, and then rotate one more little posture here. Good. With the trikonasana, gotta hug your midline. Position your right shoulder right underneath right hand. Try to stack the left shoulder up on top of right shoulder and maybe reach the left arm up. Take one more breath here. Lengthen always first. Pull your head out of your heart. Rotate from your center line. Open your chest wide. And then lower that left hand back down. Very good. Rotate the face forward on your mat. Wide stance. Just hold on to outer shin. Forward fold here. Be parallel. Shake out your neck and head. Shoulders lifted up and back. And then go ahead. Lift up halfway. Hands to hips. Engage belly to back and then hinge to come up for side 2. So turn your right toes to the other side. Align heel with arc of foot. Roll the shoulders back. Put a little bend in the right knee and slide right hand nice and easy down your right ankle. Instead of reaching left arm up today, let's round almost. Lower the left hand down. Pull the waistline ribs up. Walking left fingertips forward to the inside of your right foot. Then take your right hand to the inside of your right leg and reach it behind you toward your left foot. Try to connect the inner right knee to the inner or the outer right shoulder. Release your head and neck. Maybe hold on to the outer right shin with your left hand and hold on to the outer left shin with your right hand. Gently open back, open your chest, lean back, keep rounded feet, opening your chest. Very good. Plant your hands. Square off your hips, shoulders to the floor. A little softening of that right knee, just unhinge to come up. Very good, Pepper. And then we'll take hands to heart. Pepper's doing so good. From your heart, reach the arms wide from your center. Rotate palms up and lift up. Lift up. Now keep the reach of the right arm. Just bend your right elbow and give yourself a nice pat on the back here with your right hand in between the shoulders. Stay there. Take your left arm out to the side. Rotate palm back, bending the elbow, and slide your left arm up. Find that bind possibly. And use that bind, hands behind heart, give your heart a little lift to lean back. Let your head have a rest here. Heart takes over, it lifts us up, head can take a break. Grounded feet, lifted chest. Good, hold on to that bind if you got it. Soften your right knee, hinge at the hips. Float that back leg up, warrior 3. Keep the gaze forward, keep the chest open, shoulders lifted. Take one more breath here so you can float that left inner upper thigh higher. Keep the support of your spine, abdomen in, stretch long from your center, out through all directions. And then left leg lowers back down, unhinge to come up, lift, lift, lift. Release your bind, hands to hips, take a breath. Let's hinge forward. Get long, get long, get long. Hands maybe to the floor. Pause. Resist the temptation to round in right away. You want to lengthen out. Walk your fingertips forward. And exhale, then release forehead to shin. Spinning left upper inner thigh up, back, rounding the right heel bone down, forward. Use each breath you take to broaden the outer left hip laterally more to the left. Make sure you have a nice wide base. The left foot out to the left, right foot more out to the right. Keep sneaking outer right foot, outer right hip back. Scissoring your thighs in. Very good. And inhale, look forward. Left hand to a block or to the floor inside your right foot. Right hand to hip. Pause. Breath. Lengthen. Fill. Exhale, rotate. See if you can stack right shoulder right up on top of left shoulder. Left shoulder directly underneath left hand. Keep pulling your head out of your heart. Chin and throat back. One more breath. Fill the lungs. Lengthen your side waist. Hip to armpit. Abdomen in with strength. Reach out. And then lower the right hand back down. Beautiful. Come back forward. Side of your mat. Forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Release your head just for a breath. Roll the shoulders up back. Very good. And then plant the hands down underneath shoulders. You're going to draw the hands to your hips. Press the floor away and rise all the way up to come up. Very good. Toe heel, the feet back in. Walk forward in front of your mat. You have a nice little back bend coming your way. So start with the hands again, right at your center. Let's start at the center of our heart today. From our center, reach out Feel your expansiveness. Really shine the fingers brightly. Rotate through palms, up to the sky, lift up, keep your roots down. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana, release your head, release your neck. Step it back to a nice downward facing dog position. Ground your hands, hips are high, head relaxed. Breathe deeply into the back of your heart. And from that center, reach down through your hands, lift up your seat, lengthen your whole back body. Now widen your stance if it's not wide already, so feet almost the width of your mat. And we'll go ahead, come onto the inner edge of the right foot, feet are flexed, outer edge of the left foot. Pause there. Keep the hips high, keep the left hand grounded, left shoulder lifted. Stay there or stack your legs together, so right on top of left. Squeeze your thighs, lift your hips, release your head. Stay there or take your right hand to your right hip for full side plank. Keep the gaze forward to fingertips, shoulder heads back, shoulders stacked, thighs are squeezing, hips are high. Stay there or lift your right leg, bend your knee and plant it behind you on 5 toes. Use that for leverage to lift the hips up, rotate hips up to the sky. Release your head, the higher the heart lifts. Take your hand behind your head, support your head. As you lift your heart higher, release your head. Release your head. One more breath. This is called wild thing. And then release your hand back down, downward facing dog. Pause in dog, take a breath, breathe into the back of the heart, exhale, stretch. Now swivel onto outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left foot. Pause. Ground your hands, lift your hips, release your head. So hips are high, then maybe stack left foot to right foot. Squeeze your legs, lift the bottom right hip, ground your hands. With the hips staying high, maybe transition left hand to left hip. Pause, and look beyond your fingertips, keep those hips high, thighs squeezing. Now maybe lift your left leg, bend your knee, plant your toes down and lift your hips up, 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 using the leverage of the right foot, left toe. Lift your heart, hand behind head, release your head, let it drape. Take a breath. Feel that right leg reaching right out from your heart as well. And then come back, downward facing dog. Very good, Pepper. Let's rest in child's for a second. Lower the knees, round your back, stretch it back. Child's pose. Did very good. Very good. Pull yourself up, inhale. Cow pose, curl twin toes, press back to dog, walk your hands back to your feet, standing forward fold. Unhinge to come up to standing on one balance before we take it down and end our class more on our backs. So let's go ahead and stand center of our mat. A little tree pose, So I'll go over here. Start by just picking up that right foot, hold on to the shin bone. Create strong roots from your heart through the pelvis down to your foot. So for me, I really have to bend my knee a little bit. So there's some suppleness there, there's some connection there. Thigh bone back. And if that goes okay, take the inner foot and press it to the inseam of the left thigh. Then maybe take the hands to your heart. Breathe deeply and lengthen out of your strong roots. So from your heart to your pelvis, to your thigh, to your foot, root down. Maybe a little suppleness in that knee. And then continue to breathe expansiveness into your heart space. Then maybe reach the arms again, wide from your center, rotate through palm, root, so rise, lift your foot. Keep pressing foot to thigh to foot. Grow your tree from making deeper roots. And then go ahead and release the arms down, roll the shoulders, let's try side 2. So ground those right toes, right inner and outer heel. Pick up that left shin bone and pause, try to find your balance. Again, maybe put a little bend in the right knee, having that ability to ground from your heart to your pelvis, to your knee, to your foot. Sustaining that awareness, take a nice external rotation, draw the foot to the inner thigh. Pause, hug it in, foot to thigh, thigh to foot, hands to heart, breathe deep. From the center, expand out. So this is like our branches, our arms. Beautiful branches. and they can move as long as you keep those strong roots that'll bend that right knee. Rotate through palms, inhale, grow your tree, grow your branches, lift your spine, lift your head. Keep going, one more breath. Find those deeper roots, really stay connected to the earth, to grow yourself, lift yourself, reach yourself, and then release the arms and let that go. Very good. Do a little quick shake out, and then come standing forward of your mat. Take your hands to your heart, reach out, rotate palms, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, uttanasana. Release your head, shake it out, step it back, dog pose. This time, draw the thighs, legs, feet together. Hip square to start, reach the right leg up for three-leg dog. Stretch it up, 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 up. And then bend the knee, pull the knee forward and through. Pause, pull the knee up into your heart. And then externally rotate. Draw the shin bone forward, knee out, and lower down to the top of the right shin and slide your left leg back for pigeon. You want to try to keep the hips square. Come up on fingertips, take a breath. Look forward, and then walk fingertips forward and out, coming onto forearms for a couple of deep breaths here in pigeon. Breathe deeply again. Keep drawing outer left hip forward and down as you draw that outer right hip back and into the midline. One more deep breath there. Maybe now bend that left knee. Take that right arm back. Hold on to the inner or outer right foot for a quick little twist here. Inhale. And then kick back into your hand. Spiral the chest open and look up. Keep hugging that midline. And then just release that. You got it? Take one more breath. There you go. Hug in. So use your legs. Move your lower body. I'm pressing my right shin bone down, back, and left front thigh down forward. I'm using that as leverage. Lengthen out of my hips, and then I kick back, open my chest up. Let my head lean back, and my heart takes over. And then gently release. Plant your hands. Let's go ahead back to dog pose. There you go. Side two, draw your legs together. If they're one leg, ground your hands. And from your heart, reach your left leg up. Keeping hips square for the most part, but go for it. Reach that thigh out of your hands, rooting down, finding those connections. And then bend that left knee, pull that left knee all the way up into the center of your heart and the front body. Keep pressing, abdomen lifted. Now, again, external rotate. Draw the shin bone forward, knee out to the side, lower the top of the shin, slide your right leg back. On fingertips, inhale, look up. You can take the curl out of those toes. And then exhale, walk fingertips forward, coming onto forearms, and pause, couple breaths. And for the most part for today, keep looking forward. Keep your eyes looking forward, fully aware of what's out there, but always connected to your roots, to who you are, that groundedness and who you are as you keep possibility open. Take one more deep breath in, deep breath out, and then pull that right knee. Good. Ground that left shin bone down, back, right thigh down forward. So you get that energy in that center, those roots grounded. Reach that left arm all the way back. Hold on to the inner outer foot. And then press through right forearm, left shin, hug the midline, inhale. And then exhale, rotate open. Again, chin in, throat back, expanse of heart. And then gently release. Very good. Press back, downward facing dog. Just for a breath. Roll it forward, come to plank pose, top of the push-up. We've been here before. Rock forward, rock back. Stay really buoyant, really lifted. Strong roots, fingertips, finger pads, all 10 toes. Then here we go, lower knees, chest, chin. Slide forward, cobra pose. Now from cobra, for now keep ribs and pelvis rooted so you have that leverage. Lift the space between, reach the arms behind you, palms face down. And see if you can float legs and arms off the floor. So head, chest, arms, and legs are off the floor, but you're leveraging through pelvis, through ribs, lifting the space between there. Take a couple more breaths here, or bow pose. You can bend both knees, reach for the outer foot, outer ankle, and kick up and back. There you go. Keep equal reach back to your legs as you equalize the reach forward to your chest. Deep breath, so be sure you don't come up so high that you can't take a full breath in. You want that length, that traction. Inner thighs pull in. One more breath. Inhale, lift your upper thighs. Pull them into center. Draw the chin and throat back. Look up. And then gently release. Draw your hands down like a pillow, forehead to hands. Bend your knees and just gently allow the shin bones to sway side to side. Nice and easy. Very good. And then press down to your hands. Pull yourself up to all fours. Walk the shin bones forward. Cross the shin bones and have a seat. We've been really flowing today, so we're just doing one seated posture here. Roll those sit bones back and apart so you can ground your sit bones. Walk your hands behind you. Just lift tall. Lift tall, like really tall, as tall as you can. So the first thing is you want that low back to be long. And you can stay there and breathe. Keep reaching your legs, keep lifting your heart. Or see if you can keep that low back tall, bring your hands forward. And all the way close down the feet for a nice forward fold. Pepper, let me see it. Come in, let me see it. There you go. And then forward fold for a nice quick seated posture here. For a couple breaths, I'll read this quick little pose, little book for Pepper here. Pika, moo. Pika, boo. Pika, zoo. Pika, tiger. Pigeon, tiger. Pika, Pika, who's that? You. That's you. And then finish your last breath. You pull yourself back up. You draw your hips forward and under. Lie down onto your back. Float the legs up. Soften your knees and shake out your legs just one more time. Nice deep breaths. Pepper, can you shake out your legs? Shake out your legs. Couple more deep breaths. Just keep shaking it out. And then from here, lower the left knee, left foot only. Bend your right knee. Hold on to your outer foot, inner foot for a single leg, happy baby. So remember to push up as you inhale. Keep that push up, foot to hand, as you pull the foot back down. Pelvis is flex. Maybe slide your left leg long. And let's take a quick figure four. Bend that left knee back in if you straighten it out. Figure four, cross ankle over left knee. Just a couple breaths, figure four. And then switch sides, lower the right foot, left leg up. Single leg happy baby. You're pulling the foot down as you push the foot up, taking deep breaths. And then maybe slide your right leg long, keeping the pelvis grounded, chest open. And then go ahead, cross the left shin bone over right thigh, figure four. Figure four, come here, Pepper. And then last but not least, Pepper, you know this one, happy baby. Take hold of both feet. Take hold of both feet. Keep the pelvis down. And just allow your body to sway side to side on your low back. Keep the grounding of your feet up into your hands. So really feel connected, hands to feet, feet to hands. You're pressing up into your hands with your feet. You're pulling down into your feet with your hands. You're trying to keep the pelvis grounded, however you're rocking side to side. And then maybe play it by reaching both legs out, expanding from your center out through your legs, knees, toes. Keep that chest open, gaze up at the sky. Transition hands to inner thighs. Just stretch those inner thighs further away from your center. And then hands to outer thighs. Give yourself support. Draw your legs back in. Bend the knees into your chest. Massage your low back. One more breath. And then go ahead. Let's go ahead. Be in, rolling to your side, and come back up to your seat. How we started. guys all enjoyed it. Most importantly, I hope Ginger enjoyed it. Always remember to stay really rooted as we expand out. Anyways, namaste. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
Namaste.